Namaskaram, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's quite some time we have been discussing about the various aspects of what can be a peaceful life under different kind of circumstances. Sometimes I'm a little bit afraid of discussing this because the whole mankind in the entire globe is going through a tremendous amount of agony, anxiety and worries because the current circumstances are something very unique, probably such of those we are living in this generation have not experienced something which is continuously going strong, challenging all our faculties in terms of keeping our sanity. Quite a number of people are giving up that they cannot handle this anymore and then trying to take extreme steps in their life. But I am of the view that the forefathers who have lived in this planet before us have lived in a much difficult situations as compared to us. As Heraclitus said 1800 years ago, that the mankind will continue to see the same thing repeating again and again. If you look at the nature, for example, you will find everything in nature is repeating itself. Everything is cyclic in nature, in the sense that everything has got a start, it has got a middle, it has got an end, and again it starts all over again at the same point. Let's take an example of a plantation. It starts with the seed, and the seed again came from the final fruits, and the seed becomes a seedling, and seedling becomes a plant, and plant becomes a tree. Tree becomes a flower, and flower becomes a seed once again, and then it goes back into the system. If you look at the day in and day out, we see that the sun is rising, and then it's sunset happens in the evening and sun comes back again. If you look at the entire planetary system, they are again going again and again in the same path, and seasons are getting repeated and so on and so forth. So there are certain aspects of the creation which are cyclic in nature, that they keep on repeating themselves again and again. In the same way, last 1800 years, human beings have faced several threats like this pandemic that we are going through right now. And they have put human beings in a much more difficult situations because the health care was not that much matured on those days. People can't even be taken to the hospital and then they could be treated. The people were all falling dead on the street, and there was nobody to even clear their dead bodies and so on. So human beings have been constantly trying to invent various kind of gadgets and other amenities to create more comfort and the extension of life cycle, which has been the highest ever before. So in other words, we are living in evolution of scientific advancement, that we have the best comforts of life. But in spite of all that, we are the most miserable people ever came into this planet. Our forefathers were much more happier and peaceful under different kind of environment. For example, in Oman, when I used to see this advancement in the air conditions, etc., at the hot summer, which is about 45 to 50 degrees centigrade, we have the comforts of air conditioners these days. Maybe about 100 years ago, people never had those kind of comforts, but they were living in the same kind of a hot environment without any air conditioner. That means human beings have survived different kind of a hardship over the millennium, and then managed to come out successful and remain without extinction for pretty long time. So it is extremely important to visualize that life situations will be cyclic in nature. same thing will repeat again and again. That is why the birth and death is not a start and end of something. It is a continuation of yet another kind of cyclic phenomenon. So it's extremely important in what context we are looking at the circumstances and how we are negotiating with our own attitudes and behavior is very critical and important. So at this point in time, it is very, very important to appreciate that we don't lose our hope, we don't end up in a despondency, feeling that this is something is unbearable and then we need to end our life. So what is most critical and important is to fight back and utilize the different kind of changing circumstances to our advantage, because most of the species created in this planet, which is continues to be created in multiple varieties, every one of them have found a way of adjusting themselves to the given circumstances. For example, there is a species below the sea at 8 kilometers, 10 kilometers deep. Under a tremendous kind of a pressure situation, those species are living where not even the light can reach there. So what is most important is that human beings are the pinnacle of creation, who have been given a lot of faculties and the ability to make choices and so on and so forth. So at the given circumstances, there are many different ways we need to adapt ourselves. As Sadhguru always said, you try to utilize these circumstances to make your own personal capability 2x or 3x, meaning 2 times or 3 times. So it all depends on how we are looking at these circumstances and trying to negotiate. So I was just seeing certain YouTube videos where housewives are recommended that you have got many skills which you have not discovered so far, and you can start sharing those skills in the YouTube videos, and thereby you can monetize your own abilities. There are people who are good in painting, there are people good in music, there are certain people who want to sing, learn singing for quite a long time. So it's extremely important to divert your attention to more productive and something which is multiplying your own personal equity, meaning that your own personal capability. So only human beings can do that. So since we are sitting at home pretty long time, unlike before, we need to develop the art of keeping ourselves engaged and more productive, find more and more innovative way of discovering our own capabilities, and also try and help people to the extent that is possible. May not be monetarily, but otherwise we can give a small kind of small act of kindness to someone. So by this way you will be able to expand your own consciousness and multiply your own peace of mind. So in summary, peace of mind and happiness is not something that will be given after something happens in our life. There are 2 hypotheses. One is that when something happens I am going to be happy. That's one paradigm. The other paradigm is I am happy and hence I am doing this. So in the earlier case, it becomes effect. Happiness becomes an effect. That means when something is performed, I am going to be happy. When I get something, I am going to be happy. That means the happiness becomes an effect. It is not the cause. But in the later aspect that I am happy and hence I want to do this, that means the happiness becomes the cause. So it is not the effect. So when the happiness becomes the cause, then the whole result will be dramatically different. So my humble request to all of you is to stay patient and try to discover new ways of living and monetize your abilities in as many ways it is possible, and think productively, and also feel happy for the very simple reason you want to be happy. So that is the very critical aspect of keeping your sanity and as well as mental and physical health. I hope this session is useful, and thank you very much for listening to me all along. And God bless you and more peace in life. Thank you very much.